is WICR.
Hey, New Rochelle.
All right, everybody, we are back with our weekly pick'em. We started it off last week and through 7 games. Now it's early in the season. Nobody get caught up on anything. But Armand is leading it, going 6-1 last week. His only mix-up was the Knicks over the Heat, which gotta say I got it right. But anyway. And then I'm coming in there at 5-2, and Sean's bringing up the rear at 4-3. But it's all early yet. So all right, we have tonight the San Antonio Spurs visiting the Brooklyn Nets. Where are we going, fellas?
Well, I'm going with San Antonio. They've been plagued by injury, but that's a team with a winning culture. Brooklyn, do I feel like they have enough to sustain San Antonio? No, not so much.
Good point, Sean. I'm going to have to agree with you on this one. San Antonio Spurs will win this game. With the Nets, Deron Williams is back to being in the starting lineup. Started the other night, played 41 minutes. He had 21 points. I think that if he could play another 40 minutes tonight, then maybe the Nets could give San Antonio a challenge, and maybe he can play back to the Utah Jazz self. But in the end of the day, the Spurs will win this game. They're going to hit like at least 10 threes, and they'll be able to win like 98-91.
Yeah, I'm going with the Spurs with you guys. I'm agreeing with you. They're averaging, giving up 97 points a game. That's great. 18-5 on the road. I think that's a really impressive stat.
That's NBA championship numbers.
Yeah, definitely. And as you mentioned, Armand, they've got the winning culture there. The Nets, they don't have that yet.
No.
So no, I'm going with you guys. We're all three of us with the Spurs there. All right, now we have Friday night. We're going the Portland Trail Blazers at the Indiana Pacers. I'm going with the Pacers. They don't lose at home. Simple as that.
I have to agree with you. I think last time we had the radio show, I said they were 21-1 at home. I don't know if they played any home games this week, but
They are now 23-2.
23-2.
They lost one at home.
Oh.
Wow.
All right. I mean, Portland could make them 23-3. This is not going to be an easy game, but I feel like when playing at home, the Pacers cannot be stopped. And Portland just played a really, really, really tough game against the Knicks. The Knicks played their heart out. They played a really good game, and I feel like Portland's gonna get
fatigued.
Gonna get fatigued, and the Indiana's gonna get the best of them, and they're gonna be due for a big loss. I feel like Indiana's gonna beat them by like 12 points.
Do I feel like this is gonna be a lopsided game? No. Not an easy game though. But, however, I feel like the Pacers will triumph in the Fieldhouse. I feel like that place is no place to just come in and just think you're going to pick up a dub. Not at all, not by any means. As good as the Portland Trail Blazers are.
Yeah. So we're agreeing again, all three with the Pacers. Now we go to Saturday night. The Golden State Warriors go down to Phoenix to visit the Phoenix Suns. Where are we thinking here?
Golden State, definitely. Phoenix, like I was going to say, they were my team to fall in the West. February's a really short month, and Phoenix, I feel like this is going to be their bad month. They're going to go like 4-12. If they play 16 games in this month, I don't know, but they're going to go on a miserable losing gap. And I feel like Golden State's going to blow them out of the water. Like, I feel like it's going to be a blowout. They're 1-2 in February. They're on a 2-game losing streak. And Golden State's on the rise right now. As Ian said before, they're going to come out storming the gate, and they're going to beat them by like 20 points. Steph Curry's going to go off for like 36.
Where are you going, Sean, with this?
I have to go with Golden State as well. As you said, Armand, with the Phoenix Suns, I feel like their plateauing stage starts now. And then along with Golden State, I feel like Golden State is just going to go in there and just make known their presence from the first quarter throughout the whole entire game. I feel like not tonight, but I feel like Saturday will be a really big scoring night for Steph Curry.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm agreeing with you guys. As I said, the Warriors are my team to rise in the Western Conference, and like Armand was gonna say, Suns are my team to fall in the West. So definitely, it starts right here. The Warriors go up, and the Suns go down. All right, we're going on to Sunday now. We've got the New York Knicks going out to Oklahoma City to play the Thunder. Where are we thinking here, Sean?
As much as I'm a Knicks fan, Oklahoma City for the W. I feel like this will be not really a competitive game. I feel like the Knicks are going to come out, they're going to play hard, they're going to try hard, but Oklahoma City, home court, not a chance.
The Knicks should win this game. I think they have a better team than OKC, but they don't play as a better team. OKC just has Kevin Durant. If they had Russell Westbrook, I think they would be a better team than the Knicks on paper. However, OKC's been playing at their highest potential, and I feel like the Knicks are not very good on the road, nor at home. So I believe the Thunder will beat the Knicks comfortably.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you guys again. The Knicks are just pitiful. I mean, I don't want to get Sean too upset, but they did lose to the last.
They played their heart out. They played
to
their heart
the
out.
last place Milwaukee Bucks.
I mean, Brandon Knight look like the next Vince Carter, man.
Yeah, I mean, and OKC is just playing out of their mind right now, riding Kevin Durant. There's no way the Knicks win this game, and it's in OKC, a young, vibrant stadium.
Yeah,
the Thunder are taking this.
I have to say though, if the Knicks want to make a statement and they want to show that they're an elite team, this is the game. Beating them in OKC, this is the game. So you never know.
It'll be Christmas all over again.
Yeah. Good point. Good really point. All right, now we're moving on to Monday. We've got the Houston Rockets visiting the Minnesota Timberwolves. Where are we going here, Armand?
The Timberwolves do play the Rockets pretty tough. I know that for a fact. But the Rockets will beat the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves are going on a rough slate recently. There's no really any supporting cast besides Kevin Love. Pekovic's been playing good, but that team, Kevin Love needs people to surround him, and Ricky Rubio has not proved to what everyone thought that he was going to be. And I feel like the Rockets should win this game pretty easily against the struggling Timberwolves. What do you think, Sean?
I feel like the Rockets should definitely handily win this game. Like, as versatile as Kevin Love is, I feel like the Rockets do have a versatile power forward in Terrence Jones who can defend a Kevin Love. So,
good point.
With that being said, I feel like that will be the equalizer right there. And apart from Kevin Love, like you said, the supporting cast isn't really much of a supporting cast. You know, Ricky Rubio has been not really living up to expectations, kind of a disappointment. And, I mean, apart from Kevin Martin, that's basically it. Their weapons don't compare to the Rockets' youthful weapons.
Well, I'm gonna be the first one to go against the grain. I'm going with the Minnesota Timberwolves. I think Kevin Love's gonna have a sensational game. I'm looking at 40 points, 25 rebounds type game.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that that they're playing at home, and I think that I just see them winning this game. I don't know why. I know the Rockets are better. The Rockets are a team that could make some noise in the Western Conference, but for some reason the Timberwolves are just calling to me. I have no reason for it. Maybe it's that
you do make a good point
that Houston is a marginal 12-10 on the road. I mean that's not really great. But for some reason, that Timberwolves are just calling to me in this game.
You know why? This is a really big game for Minnesota, though, because everyone thought that they were going to be a playoff caliber team, and right now they're sitting, I think, in the 11th place or 10th.
11.
11.
They're
like
game out of 10.
4 or 5 games out right now.
4.5.
4.5. So this is go time for them.
Yeah. So I'm saying they take it.
Yeah.
All right, now we go to Tuesday night. We've got the Washington Wizards going to the Memphis Grizzlies. Where are we thinking here? Sean?
I will go with my Washington Wizards. This youthful team, they finally reached 500 for like the first time in 4 years. But yeah, I feel like the Memphis Grizzlies, they're going to bang them on the inside. But with, their floor general, John Wall, directing the offense, I feel like that'll be enough to triumph over the Grizzlies.
Man, you stole my pick. I'm going to go with the Washington Wizards, too. I mean, we both had the Washington Wizards against Portland last week, and we won that. Ian lost this. He's probably going to take Memphis. But I feel like, Washington's on the uprise right now. I had them as my team to rise for a reason. And I don't know. I think they're going to run on Memphis. I don't see them getting out in transition stopping, especially if Tony Allen's injured, because he was injured last night, and he's their best on-ball defender. Yeah, and Michael Conley needs to come back. He's also an underrated defender. So John Wall and Bradley Beal are going to have a field day on this Memphis Grizzly team.
You know what? Last week, I picked the Grizzlies, and they lost. I picked against the Wizards, and I lost. Those are my 2 losses. It's not happening this week. I'm going with you guys. I'm going with the Wizards.
Bandwagon.
Yeah, I mean...
He's going with the truth, because I'm 6-1, I don't want to boast. Now I'm going to go on a big losing gap.
Yeah. Okay, all right. So now that brings us to our last game of the week, Wednesday night, and this could very well be the best matchup of games that we picked. The Miami Heat go out to Oracle on the on the West Coast and visit the Golden State Warriors. Where are we taking? Who are we taking, guys?
I'm taking the Golden State Warriors. I believe, Dwayne Wade will play. It's a round of applause anytime he does play, him and Greg Oden. But yeah, I feel like the Warriors are going to, their youthful squad is going to not run all over this team, but definitely they're going to outscore this team. They're not bad defensively, as good as Miami is defensively. Miami has that ball movement, but as much of range they have, I feel like the Warriors surpass them in terms of range with the Splash Brothers in their bench.
Well, Mr. Edwards, I hate to spare the truth for you, but you're going to still be 2 games out next week because we have the same picks. I'm going to go with the Golden State Warriors. I do not feel Miami on the road they're not consistent. They don't play with the same composure and intensity.
Tenacity at all.
Yeah, at all. And it could be Dwayne Wade's rest day. You never know with that man.
Never know.
But in the end of the day, I don't see Miami. A big factor in this game is going to be if Miami can compete from behind the 3-point line with Golden State.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like Golden State, that's going to be... Miami might score in the paint more, but Golden State's going to thrive from the 3, and Miami's not going to know what to do.
They're going to feast from that 3-point line.
They're not going to know how to stop it, especially from the screens for Klay Thompson. And I feel like the Golden State Warriors, the Miami's going to play a tough game, and I think Golden State's going to win by like 4.
Well, fellas, I'm going against the grain again. I'm going the Miami Heat.
Well, I thought you said Golden State's on the rise, man.
They are. Right? I didn't say they were going to go undefeated.
I know. I'm just playing with you, man.
I think Miami's got that championship caliber. I think this game is going to be very similar to the Miami Clippers game from last night.
Last night, that was an insane game.
That was an insane game. I think this game is going to be packed with SportsCenter top 10 highlights. But I just think that Miami's got that championship experience. They can win on the road. I know Oracle's a tough place to play with that vibrant young crowd, but I think that the Heat just can turn it up to another level any day they want to, and I think they'll do it Wednesday night in Oracle against the Warriors. So, all right, that we will see what happens with those 7 games this coming week, and talk about them next week, and see when I take over first place. But
And then you woke up.
That's besides the point. And we're out of time today. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and we will be right back here next Thursday, weather permitting. I mean, with all this snow we're getting.
Right.
They can't throw us out.
Yeah, but we will be back here We will be back here next Thursday at 11. Have a good week, everybody, and enjoy your sports.